I think someone misclicked.
There they go. Okay, it's already swapped.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't run all the way over, but Diddy still shows himself in the lane. Moon running forward underneath the cover of that Firefly. Disruption puts Diddy in a good position. There's no last super, no tell. In from the rear with the flash still. Snako dropping low, and there's going to be a first blood. It goes the way of the Earth, even if he had to sacrifice his life straight after. Dendy with a quick TP in, Exorcism as well, Spirit Siphon enough.
Still not sure what he's going for. Saneko going already to the Roshan pit. No Tail will see him.
Diddy gets lucky. A double damage rune. He wants to try and kill off No Tail. He's got the movement speed thanks to phase boost. So Diddy he can do this. The neutrals in the neighborhood, and now say goodbye to your Razor. The second death.
Still sitting in the green.
They're coming for Miracle. They got a Fortune's End into Arrow when he's knocking a Dark Pact, but Dark Pact already gets triggered. Diddy moves over. Miracle's on the run. The arrow from General, not even thrown. They don't even have a guess. Moon's on the run up. He does not have Lasso, even though he is level 6. He's about to hit level 7 and crit. The perfect block. Saneko couldn't go down the stairwell. And with a pound forward, they're going to help get that kill over to Miracle. Well, that should be Moon who takes it.
I saw the ping coming up from Saneko. They know exactly where these three heroes are.
Oh, bottom lane. Miracle wants to finish the job. General so low, one shot is not enough. Miracle goes to tree line. The TP is coming in, but will it be quick enough for Saneko in the tree lines? But Miracle pounce in 1 second. He can get to the other side. Is able to do so. Fortune's End will connect. R-Style, he needs the vision. The Hawk will pop up. Raw is available. He doesn't have a lot of damage after he lets the Raw go. A Miracle starts Dark Pact. R-Style, no! He roared. It should still be enough. Will it? Miracle locked in the trees. There we go. The secondary nuke from Saneko will connect. Gee. Pull them away from the pit. Away from their protection of Roshan. First one to come is going to be No Tail. He's triggered a haste rune, and he's got a double damage rim ball him up. Then he can't run from this one. Instead, he tries Spirit Siphon, the Roar onto No Tail. If they have enough damage, it won't matter if you've got a haste rune as well as a double damage rune. The Exorcism is still there, and now his rune is in trouble. The damage from Denny is not enough for the Spirit Siphon. He does get the kill. A double before his own death. Also going to the cover of Moonlight Shadow. The Ursa Warrior. Where do you go? They want to move to the east. They're searching for No Tail. They know Razor. He'll have to TP out. There'll have to be a TP escape out. It's the only way he survives through this. And in fact, that doesn't even happen. No Tail again.
He's running away, so he's not able to really use it, and he won't have it up for this upcoming team fight.
He might have it for a little bit of damage into Roshan. Fly really caught out. Arthur got the Raw, the Stomp into the splitter. Crit! Slapping 3. They have lost the SD already. Artstar dropping very, very low. Miracle wants to finish the job. Thanks to the Sentry Wars that was down before. They didn't see him, and they moved just right through Navi. 4 heroes almost down. Moon controlling Diddy but Diddy just collapses and brings down the revenge kill. 3 for 4 trade-off. The Ursa the only one to survive.
Minutes.
Look at the lines they draw now. It's just this is Moon just scribbling, saying, I want to come down here and kill Artstyle. Artstyle goes for the Raw. It's a level 1 Necro Book, and maybe enough to burn through a crit, and it will be before the Stomp can be triggered. Whilst the Nako and Fly battle underneath the Tier 1 tower, the structure will keep him out. Moon to lasso Artstyle, so they split the fight into 2 different parts. Artstyle will drop thanks to Miracle jumping forward. Saneko has to false promise himself that he'll survive and get back behind the Tier 2 tower, while General, he wants to leap over and do something here, but he didn't realize that Miracle was right on top of him. Came outside the Shadow Blade with that nice crit call from Denny. Flying Miracle has dropped down low, but now Denny is in too deep. Miracle could just go ham. They disrupt up again. They just go from one to the next to the next. We're playing Duck Hunt right now. And Diddy underneath his own Tier 1 tower, running to the Tier 2. They got the movement speed thanks to the haste rune on No Tail, and the last hit from the Slug will end the killing spree and give Miracle a grand total of 6 kills so far.
OG have done a superb job of
OG prepare on the bottom lane, Miracle into the tree line. Like Navi have no design to defend it. Oh, hang on, they're TPing in heroes. And the Incinnator come in. And they're rotating over from the side. The Blink, Lasso, already false promise used on Death Prophet very early on. Fly, he's actually in a little bit of trouble himself, getting disrupted up. That Stomp going to create a little bit more space for him. Fly will still end up dropping as Denny down the Exorcism can be involved in the fight, but it's No Tail who's on the run. Diddy can't reach him, having to run through the end of the pipeline, which will now wear off. They do find their second kill. The arrow from General. It hits on crit. The TP scroll is available, but it will be very optimistic to think he could get out of that one. So Navi, a good fight underneath the Tier 2 tower after OG had all the time in the world to prep, to set up. And this could finally be Roshan.
all it takes is one fight, and Navi, they lost maybe 2-3 in a row, but
Oh, Miracle! Miracle! He's in there! He killed Ira! The Sentry Ward was too late! Now he gets an Arcane Rune and just walks away! Then find a lot of farm because he doesn't have the Arcane Boots, he doesn't have those never-ending arrows. Miracle, loop around, he's got an Invis Rune and they're surrounding Navi. The Firefly, where is that vision to come in from Moon? It's on cooldown at the moment for 10 seconds, playing 4. They go over to Miracle, Necrobooks into enough. The stop is perfect on Arslan Dira. Dendy's going to trigger off the Exorcism with a Fortune, then catching Moon as well. Snowtail only for a split second. They're still looking for the damage. The Sentry Ward's down. Miracle cops a lot of it. The Yule Scepter will find time for Dendy to back up. And then he gets hit by the Splitter Dira as well. Caught on the tail end of it. Gives a double kill to Noritail. They'll make it a triple. No, they won't. Miracle will take the last hit. But Navi, that was not the fight they dreamed of.
He got punished so hard. Man, that Elder Titan ultimate just killed Dendy from, what, 60% all the way to 10?
Where are you going here, General?
Elder Titan's way too over-leveled. He's level 11 with the max natural order. Yeah, their damage is going to be very, very low. He's still going to get hit by ET Stomp every time. And there's still lasso available for him in case he gets BKB. There's still Demonic Curse.
Oh, Moon. Firefly up into a lasso. Arstyle's going to get torn apart. He had the rest of his team just an inch away from him. But he
Stark gets Scotty. He can do it very easily.
But at this point, OG don't even need to.
Yeah, it's like General gets scouted out by Miracle. Oh.
And he actually uses the arrow as well. Can't leave yourself out of that one. You can try the TP, but Miracle just a little bit too much damage.
Over and over, they've been trying to cope for that, but OG are relentless.
Moon's on the hunt again. Forced up in forward, gets some vision. The Observer Ward's actually doing that all for him. And sees Arstyle blink lasso, drag him back over. Necrobooks are available, and Arstyle will trigger them straight away. There's Dira. He doesn't know it. He didn't realize he was sitting right next to Miracle. They Moonlight Shadow, then he will trigger the Exorcism Roar onto Noritail. The arrow connects on Miracle. 5 seconds, not going to be there. He already had the Dark Pack triggered. Noritail forced after wave. 1 ball chance still up his sleeve. They've got the distance, they've got the speed. Noritail is away. And now Navi are around Roshan. Miracle's looking to come back in for another fight. Arstyle's probably low enough. He's got 12 essence already shifted. So he can battle, and he goes for Snaker. False promise, it already has to be used. So he just switches his target over to General, keeping that essence shifted. Flight's got his own 4-star. And that Scotty should be practically done.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
There's always a move, but he...
Oh, Navi, you're running out too far for this one. They want to kill off Crit. At least they can get rid of the other time before this fight begins. But now the rest of OG flank him from the rear. The Buyback comes in from the ET. He's keeping the T1 tower. He'll be there in just a jiffy. But it's a Razor being ripped apart by Dira. They have enough damage. They don't. Actually, they can't kill off Noritail. Fly helps him out with the disruption. Now they get the Noritail. Buyback out from Deddy. The means Exorcism is gone. While Miracle looking for another target. Taneko's probably the most obvious one. The Moon, no one around there TPing out.
She did have to use buyback, or no Exorcism used that fight, rather.
Yeah. That's my bad. I thought it was also used during the fight. Miracle.
Forced that. He's in their base.
He's between the towers. He's not visible. Shadowblade wears off in half a second, and Arstyle, he's going to have a crack at it, potentially just bounce away, which is exactly what he does do. And Arstyle didn't have Raw. There was no control they could use on Miracle.
Maybe.
Miracle runs in, finds Street, blink last through, they want Snaker gone, no false promise in this fight. Dendy also leashed up, Flame Break keeps him in range. He'll start the Spirit Time, the arrows will fly through, but it doesn't hit anything. General actually makes us thread the needle with that arrow, hits nothing, and now OG can just go ham. Arstyle's covered up in Napalm. And Fly once more with the poison stack on him too is not enough. Arstyle will get back into safety of Fly. A little too deep. He's got 11 one chances up his sleeve. Another minute and a bit.
They weren't even close to overcommitting there.
They did the same thing again.
Those 2 cores were just...
They forced off Miracle into the small little vision area. Flame Break, Moon does not have lasso. It just keeps General and Arstyle off the lane, which just means an easy kill on the tier 3.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
The Diffusal Blade Miracle. He'll pick that one up after the Aegis is gone.
Oh no, that renders 2 of Death Prophet's items fairly useless.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top
there you go, top
barracks
racks.
has fallen.
It is a very...
And I believe Nox told us that they needed to win at least one game to secure
Miracle?
themselves.
Miracle? Miracle? He just walked in! He just walked into the base to trigger the Shadow Dance. It's like, I got Nagas, I got another minute on this damn thing. Try and kill me if you want to. Boom will drag Armstyle out of the base. The Miracle could just keep going ham. He's actually solo killing Didira at the moment. He has to enrage up to protect himself. But then Armstyle, Miracle could just go back in again. Shadow Blade up, where's the sentries, where's the vision, the Elder Titan Spirit? He'll find the kill on the Beastmaster, and Navi play the game from the only safe place they have, and that is their well.
I really like OG's approach to dealing with the Ursa. Just never leave the pit.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, goodbye tier 3.
Dire's middle tower.
I'm gonna watch that Aegis Immortal timing. It's getting closer to ending. They drop down the sentry ward, so Miracle is now visible. But not where he is now. Jumps on Dendi. He's still got 60 essence shifted, so you'll keep feeding in to Dendi, healing more and more thanks to Snako that keeps him alive with a false promise. Dendi will still pop when that wears off, and this game is over. Miracle is tearing apart Navi. They'll take out the mid ranks. They can rotate towards the bottom, and there is the call. Navi will admit defeat in game number 1 against OG. They went fully ham. 18-2. 7 is the end KDA for the Slark.
Not really enough in the Navi's toolkit. It seemed like a one-trick pony trying to win one team fight with Death Prophet and then try and take Roche. But OG were one step ahead of them at every point of that game.